So imagine, you're on stage at the Grammys, and you're about to perform your favorite song. Your palms are sweaty, knees are weak, and arms are heavy. Vomit on your sweater already. And yes, it was your mom's spaghetti. But you didn't forget what you wrote down, because you performed the song so many times in other concerts. And as you finish the song, you got a standing ovation from the crowd. That is not my dream. My dream is to be the guy in the background, to compose that song, to write that piano piece for Adele, or put a bunch of synths together in a bass line for Usher's new hit single. I've taught myself enough about music technology, and I need to further my knowledge about it. Worcester should have a music technology program or a music production program, and it should be a major. Now, I'm going to talk about the problem, the process into making a music production program, and what you can do to help. Now, the problem. The music majors here don't cut it. They're way too traditional. According to the Worcester website, you can either get a Bachelor of Music degree, which means majoring in performance, theory, or history, a Bachelor of Arts degree, a Bachelor of Music Education degree, or a Bachelor of Music Education Therapy degree. When I first came here, I didn't know what I wanted to major in, but I picked the school because I love the atmosphere. The other day, I talked to my friends and fellow teammates, Kendall Sherrod and Xavier Brown. They felt the same way. When we talked about this situation, Xavier said, when I first came here, I didn't know what to major in. I would only be learning traditional music, not the technology aspect. And majoring in business wouldn't really help either. Kendall felt the same way and said he definitely would make minor in music technology. Here is really difficult to create your own major. Going from department to department, asking if you can use this class, put it together with this class, make it a major, only to probably get it shut down. It's just too much of a hassle. So, why is this a big deal? Well, me, Xavier, and Kendall, and other students like us, may transfer. And I know you guys wouldn't want that because you guys would miss us so much. Or even worse, we could all drop out, no college education, try and make it on our own. And Worcester would not attract the students that are musically talented, like us, in a special way. Maybe one day we could win Grammys and represent Worcester. So, why should you care? Everybody here listens to music, right? Everybody, or most of you guys, go to the club, dance clubs, dance with your friends. Imagine you went to a club and there was a live symphonic band there playing Flight of the Bumblebees. I don't think you guys would like that too much. I know I would. Worcester is very traditional, and it needs to be more modern. It needs to be like today's mainstream music. We didn't make music like that. I mean, it's the 21st century. We have Tupac on hologram on stage. It's time for us to better our technology and move from traditional music. Solution. The music department can develop a music production program. How can they do this? Well, I talked to Nancy Dittmer the other day, director of bands. She says first, the music department agrees on an idea, writes a proposal, explains what they want, the course numbers, develops staff. Then they give the ideas to the EPC, Educational Policy Committee. The EPC would deliberate. They would either approve or not approve, and if they don't approve, well, I would be the one to keep giving it to them so they would approve it. And if it works, we have a music production program. How do I know this will work? Well, Professor Dittmer said that this worked last year when they were trying to make class piano a major. You might be asking, well, do we have enough space on campus for this? Last year, I went on a college visit to Bellarmine University. Richard Burchard, their director of music, was talking about their music production program, which is very prestigious. He said that not only do they have a small studio on campus, but he lets their students go off campus, go into the real world and produce music. So, I was thinking, what professor here would know a bunch of people who would have a music production program or studio of their own? I went to Professor Levin. He's taking to a bunch of people up in Cleveland that will help us, or that were willing to let us use their studio. Also, Professor Levin said he helped fund a small studio for a kid who really wanted to do this. You guys are also asking, well, where do we get the money for this? I have my own studio in my room. It's not more than maybe $500, and that's just the program that came with it. Also, we can charge people for using our studio and make money off of them. So I know you're asking, what if? What if this does work? We'll attract students with musical talent, different musical talent. Students that may one day win Grammys, and one day represent Worcester. And what if this doesn't work? We might not attract many students and lose out to competition like Capital or Bellarmine. You might lose students like me, Xavier, or Kim. This makes Worcester a more versatile school when we create a music production program. I think it would be great. Now, I talked about Capital. They had a kid, his name is Matt Billingsley. He's the drummer for Lady Antebellum. He studied music technology at Capital. He's performed on The Tonight Show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ellen, Oprah, CMAs, Grammys, you name it. Don't you want kids like that, kid? Kids who go and perform on the main stage one day? So, what can you do? Well, Emma has sent you all this link on the email, and I think most of you guys have watched it. If not, go watch it. Share it. Share it with professors. Share it with students. Share it with Dean Cruzman. Make sure they see my passion for making music, because I do this every night, every single night. And one day, if I win a Grammy, when I win a Grammy, I want to be able to say in my speech, I would like to thank the College of Worcester.
Have you thought about, I know that a lot of parts of the music department, they put on performances and everything like that. Would that be something that you put into the program too, to sort of show off everything that?
Yeah, I think that would be great. I think, well, we had the Spring Festival last weekend, and then people were like, well, maybe you should have been up there performing with your friend. I was like, that would have been a great idea, but not too many people know about this. Right. So it's like, they're not going to let us perform. And I think if we had a music production program, people would start finding out about music like that.
What kind of extra funding would implementing this program require, and how would money be raised for that?
That's tough. That's something I didn't really look into, because getting the money at first, that'd be the hardest thing. But I know that we could probably find people that would want to help, like Professor Levin, people who would want to have this. So.
With help from Professor Levin, who has places in Cleveland, and with our curriculum major thing, you said it would be difficult. However, have you looked into how to make your own major into music production, music technology? And can you explain what those are? Because I really don't know.
Well, I talked to Mrs. Dittmer about it a little bit, and she said that a student tried to do it, and that it was really hard and very stressful. But I don't know really what I would actually have to do. I didn't really look into that.
Can you explain music technology, music production?
Just the stuff that people do on computers, the recording, the adding special effects to the music, and just making it, if you hear it on big speakers, making it perfect, making it crisp, creating the instrumentals behind it, composing, pianos, composition.
Who taught you how to play?
I took piano lessons. Well, just the piano.
Mm-hmm.
I took piano lessons maybe in second grade, and then I went from second grade to fourth grade when I moved to Ohio. And I stopped for a little bit. I did it in junior high from 7th to 8th grade, but I wasn't really good at it, and I didn't really practice at all. And then I think around 9th and 10th grade, I started teaching myself how to play. I thought it was really cool.
How did you go from just playing the piano to what you turned into? Because I watched your video and it's really impressive. So how did you go from basic, everything you do now?
Well, it was when my dad purchased a Mac, and we had GarageBand on it. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. I want to be able to create my own stuff. So then I purchased a little mini keyboard, which is like something you hook up to the computer.